Rebel Gaming, what's good? Hype here, back with another review. This time, however, I'm not surrounded by a video game, it's just me. Yes, I am breaking into something new. Trying to do a movie review. This time, I got to take an early look at Extraterrestrial. I'm gonna slide over to the side here real fast, which is described as a typical cabin in the woods scenario. But this time, we have a little twist of aliens. And as you guys can see, they're doing their little tractor beam of light thingy to the cabin. Now, so once again, it's written and directed by the Vicious Brothers, set to hit theaters on November 21st. But yes, described as a typical cabin in the woods scenario with an alien twist. So pretty much, our main character April, she has to go take pictures of her parents' cabin, because her mom is selling the cabin because they've gotten a divorce, and April's being forced to go there, take pictures, and it would have been just a simple go there, take pictures, and come back, but that would have been too boring. So her boyfriend decides to tag along, and without telling her, invites 3 of their other friends to go with them for what's supposed to be a nice weekend vacation at a cabin in the middle of the woods. But however, during their stay, they notice, or they see an alien, a UFO spaceship just crashing into the middle of the woods, like right next to the cabin. Go figure. So they go to check it out. They notice that it's a UFO. They start poking around a little bit more. And then on their way back, they see footsteps leading towards the direction of the cabin. Now, so they get kind of freaked out by that. They have a shotgun that her father kept there. And in defense of themselves, they take the shotgun, and April defends herself by shooting the alien pretty much smack dab in the stomach. Now, unbeknownst to them, but they set the aliens on a blood feud, and they're just pissed off at them, trying to just take them and kill them or do whatever they do. And that's pretty much it, and the movie goes on from there. Now, sadly, our 5 main characters, they're honestly not very memorable in the story. The main character, or the one character that really does stand out, is Travis, who's played by Michael Ironside. If you guys don't know who he is, yes, I am being slightly biased here, but he did voice Sam Fisher in the Splinter Cell games. And I'm guessing that's one of the reasons why I liked him. But his character, Travis, was a crazy Vietnam soldier, alien government conspiracy theorist, pot farmer. All of that. And I just felt, with a movie being what it was, to have just Michael Ironside being a crazy person who grows pot and looks for aliens, and it just felt just such a relief. And I really do feel that he should have had more scenes in the movie, but I don't know, there could have been more of Michael Ironside in the movie, of Travis, of his crazy antics that he gets himself into, I guess you could say. But yeah, so pretty much in defense of themselves, April sets off the aliens on a blood feud, trying to hunt them down, and which in turn, eventually they all get abducted. And as you guys would wonder, yes, it is an alien abduction scenario, and yes, there was some anal probing involved. Now, I have to admit, I've seen the anal probing things from like South Park, and I have to say it was not like that. It ended up being a lot more bloody, a lot more violent, and just so much more painful looking. Just, ugh. I mean, looking back at this, that little piece right there, that was like spinning, and just. But yeah, so pretty much the only gripe that I had about the movie was the ending. Now, so April and her boyfriend get abducted, and they find each other. They escape from where they're being held, and they get discovered by the aliens that they're pretty much out running about, and for whatever reason, it's like they show the aliens that they know the true meaning of love, or whatever, and the aliens are like, oh, okay, we'll send you back to Earth. You're cool. You're not an asshole. And so yeah, they get beamed back down. They wake up in a field of grass. And when I saw that, I was just like, what the? This better not be the ending, because that's just a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. And when I saw that happen, I do have to admit that I was like, oh, if this is the ending, fuck this shit. No. But so, yeah, so they go about their merry little way. And then there comes the twist where pretty much this is kind of where more Travis, like what his background of him knowing that the government and the aliens kind of had a treaty thing going on. So pretty much they come across the military and a man in black, which for that part lately I'm just gonna throw this out there, just a side note, I have been watching a lot of X-Files lately, and just the man in black just instantly reminded me of the cigarette smoking man. Just I saw that he even pulled out a cigarette, like uses the Zippo lighter, flips it open, and just it was like, did they just like, oh, that's like an alien thing, we're gonna take that character and put him in ours. I mean, it felt like they looked at other alien, like X-Files, other alien movies, and they just kind of picked bits and pieces out of it, and they're just combined it into one thing. I mean, all in all, the experience of the movie, I enjoyed it personally. It's not exactly a horror movie, it's more like a sci-fi thriller. But overall, it was pretty enjoyable. Rating out of 5 stars, or I don't know if I want to go with stars. I might change it to like popcorn bags or something. I would say like 3.5 out of 5. It's pretty enjoyable. It's not one of those must-see in movie theaters. Like, the day it comes out, you immediately go to see it. I mean, I'm not too sure what else is going to be releasing. Once again, it comes out on November 21st. Not sure what else is going to be out at the time. But if you're into alien movies, it's definitely worth going to see while it's in theaters. If you're really cheap, you can probably wait for it on Redbox. But personally, I would have paid to go and see it. I enjoyed it. But yeah, so guys, once again, Extraterrestrial, written and directed by the Vicious Brothers. It releases in theaters on November 21st, and that's gonna wrap up this review. Oh yes, once again, rating 3.5 out of 5 popcorn bags or stars, however you want to go about it. And I'll see you guys for the next review. Laters.